So when a lot of people think of the DC character Raven, a lot of them think of the cartoon version. Usually when you ask people who their favorite Teen Titan is, a lot of them will say Raven. A lot of it comes from her popularity from the TV show and the changes the show made to make Raven this popular of a character, from changing her design to her personality, while also still keeping her similar enough to her comic counterpart to where you can read the comic books and still enjoy the character if you enjoyed the cartoon version. Now, one of the first big changes, of course, is her appearance. She was changed from just an average looking, almost Wonder Woman looking, Donna Troyish looking actually from some of her original designs, to more of her own character, given gray skin and the just more demonic looking from the example they give. Now they also changed part of her backstory, mostly being that she no longer starts the Titans, and one of the big issues that a lot of comic fans have, like me with Raven, is how she manipulated her teammates' emotions, more importantly Wally West, to get them to join the Titans. Now they changed that as well, and making Raven a much better character by doing so. Now, it is very interesting how, out of all the Teen Titans characters, it seems that Raven got the biggest popularity boost. She went from being, kind of like a C or D list character to being one of DC Comics' most recognizable female heroes, getting her own solo comic, to being in two DC animated movies, as well as, the live action show. She's one of the main centers of that show. She's just the Teen Titans cartoon made her such an interesting character. They gave her a lot of her own traits. They gave her a personality that a lot of people related to, being sort of like a loner. And while it does come from the comic books, this Raven does open up a little bit more. She's a lot more open with her friends. I mean, the cartoon Titans know that Trigon is coming before Trigon even gets there. Well, in comparison with the comic, Raven doesn't really tell them that she's going through a change that's affecting her appearance, and she knows that Trigon's coming and they can't really do anything. So Raven, this incarnation of Raven, really trusts her friends and puts a lot of faith in them. And it's like Robin said, Raven's the most hopeful Titan. She's a very interesting character in the cartoon, mostly with her interactions with the other characters. One of the highlights from the Teen Titans cartoon is how each character builds off of each other, and one of the best examples is with the episode Switched, where we see how Raven and Starfire's powers are completely opposite, but in the same sense they have a lot of similarities. One being having to rely on emotions, while the other has to keep her emotions in check. So it's very interesting to see Raven's relationships and how Raven develops these relationships with her teammates, because she is the one that's most closed off. I do enjoy cartoon Raven a lot more than comic book Raven, and a lot of that stems from cartoon Raven being much more of her own character, while with comic Raven, the Wally West thing where she manipulates his emotions into joining the team has always sort of been something that bothered me a little bit. Now, Raven, of course, comes from the New Teen Titans era, the Perez and Wolfman era, and she is both, if I remember correctly, she is both of their favorite Titans. Marv really loves Raven, he actually got to write her solo series. A beautiful solo series, by the way. It is fantastic, and if you haven't already read it, check it out. It's amazing and beautiful, and I love it. It's one of my favorite Teen Titans solo series, focusing on one character. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys really just enjoy some Teen Titans content, because we're getting a whole bunch of it. Titan Season 2 aired. We're going to get some more Teen Titans books drawn. Well, we're getting the Beast Boy one drawn by Piccolo. Definitely check those out, and you guys have a fantastic day. I've been waiting for this moment. It's good to be alive right about now.